What's good, y'all? I am Matty Ice. I have been a Arsenal fan my entire life. I have never personally seen this team win the league. I think I started watching Arsenal right after they stopped winning the league, right after like the Invincible season. I think the first Arsenal game I ever saw was Barcelona versus Arsenal in the Champions League finals. That was like the first Arsenal game I ever saw, and I think I was in early high school. That was a long time ago. Um, anyways. So I think this is the first time I've ever felt like this team is actually going to win the league. Now I don't want to jinx it, but I realized what Arteta did that I wanted him to do that I thought he didn't do is what he did. So basically, I really thought that we should have saw we should have kept. I really thought we should have kept Lacazette one more season. I always thought he was a. I just think he's a much more accomplished, experienced, just better overall player than Nketiah. Um, and when Jesus went down, I was like, okay, the problem I have with this team is depth. After you get past a couple players, then it starts to really drop. I think we've been blessed to have Saka play like almost this entire season. Same with Martinelli. Like these guys have really stepped up and been pouring. Xhaka, he's been very durable. Partey's been very durable for a player that's usually injury prone. We've had the blessing of having like almost the same starting 11 every game. Granted, Jesus got hurt, but I thought we were done after Jesus got hurt because I have no faith in Nketiah. I just don't think he's very good. I don't think he works very hard on the field. I almost just feel like he doesn't. I feel like if he was born in a different country, I don't think he'd go pro in soccer. I just have like this feeling about that. He just seems like so lackadaisical to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just like his master plan is to let everyone think that he's like not trying, but I don't know. For me, he just doesn't bring enough intensity to the game, enough energy. But anyways, what Arteta did was he signed Trossard. And what I like about Trossard is he's almost like what I wish Nketiah would do, which is like dribble the ball a little more and like run at players. Because I feel like Nketiah is actually pretty athletic. He just doesn't like use it very much. Like I'm surprised he doesn't dribble more. I really am. But yeah, like I think signing Trossard was huge, and I think that just about won us the title because I was like, we need another forward. We can't win the title with Nketiah playing every game. There's just no way. I think that showed against City. I think that showed in most of the games that we lost when he played. Um, no knock on Nketiah. Like, don't get me wrong. I think he's a decent backup. I think that's all he'll ever be. But yeah, like I think the signing of him and Jorginho. Now, Jorginho isn't my favorite player either. I'm not a huge fan of Chelsea ex players at this point because Willian. I actually ran a poll on Reddit, and Arsenal fans voted Willian as the worst Arsenal signing ever, and that's over Pepe. That's over what's that one guy? I forgot his name. He was like totally useless too. It was over a lot of other players, like a lot of other players. Mustafi. It was over players like that. So, and that was Chelsea's. William was Chelsea pulling a fast one on us. I think Chelsea have historically done this, which is why I don't like buying players from Chelsea. Chelsea did this to Madrid too. They put a quick one with Hazard. They know when players are dropping. They can just see it and they cut loose. I don't trust that savviness of business. That's almost too good a business. It's like that opponent you respect. You just kind of like, I know this guy's not an idiot. I'm gonna keep my eye on that. So he bought Jorginho, and honestly, I've always felt like Jorginho kind of overshadowed Conte. I just feel like Conte is a world class player, and Jorginho's just like probably. I think Jorginho is. I don't think Xhaka is even worse than. I think Xhaka's a better player than Jorginho. I think Partey is a better player than Jorginho, but Jorginho is in the same stratosphere. So basically, that was a key signing because you know who's not in the same stratosphere? Sambi Lakonga, who I don't even think is Premier League quality, and El Nini, who I also don't really think is Premier League quality, but you could probably argue that he is. Um, I think that those two signings, Trossard and Jorginho, he absolutely nailed. Because Jorginho is, you can tell he's on his last leg, but he can still play. He can still pass. and Arsenal like to keep possession, so we're kind of playing to his strengths, you know. And Trossard, he likes to dribble, so we don't have too many players that like to dribble like Trossard. So I think he's able to kind of be a little bit of a different type of player for us, which I really like. So yeah, I think Nketiah needs the help. You know, credit to Nketiah. I'll give full credit. He's been available when we needed him. When we needed him the most, he's played. And you know, I'm sure he tried his hardest. He scored some goals, but when we needed him, he was healthy and played. But you know, he needs help. You know, he can't. I don't think we can expect him to finish off the season for us. So I am an Arsenal fan. I'm officially jinxing it for all Arsenal fans. We are totally gonna win the league. I think 8 points clear after we're versing Bournemouth. If we lose to Bournemouth, that'll be the most surprising loss of the season. I think we'll beat City next time. I think City caught us in bad form. I really do. I think City caught us in bad form. I think that was the worst form we had all season. And what's good is we only dropped 3 points during that form. We took 2 away games. I think Aston Villa and Everton, right? So yeah, 2 away wins. I believe. But I think there's one I'm missing. But yeah, 2. I think we had two good away wins, and I was like, okay. I think we fought them off. I think this has been an interesting season, but I think it's what I learned is it's so key to get results when you're in bad form. I think that's the key, and I think we got results in bad form. And I think now we're back in like the form we were kind of in during most of the season. And let me just talk about Arsenal a little bit more because I'm just in a video making mood today. But like, dude, Zinchenko, man, I can't believe City let him go. I don't know what City were thinking. Now I get why they got rid of Sterling, but like I don't know the whole. I don't get the whole. For me, from a neutral, I look at Zinchenko, and I don't know if he's just playing motivated this season, but I look at Zinchenko and I'm like, bro, he got to be like one of the best left backs in the world. I'm like, what I like about him is he's not a great defender, but he almost makes up for it by being so good at offense, almost like what Trent Alexander-Arnold used to be able to do. But except for Zinchenko isn't as bad of a defender, and his positioning is actually good. So, like, I like Tierney. I think Tierney on Arsenal is a better defender, but I think Zinchenko is just overall, it's been kind of unbelievable, to be honest. I don't know if he's doing it for Ukraine. That might really be the reason. I don't know. He's doing it for the boys back home. That's a reason. But man, when he on the ball, bro, I feel the confidence when he plays. Like he's cerebral on the ball. Like he's really, it's kind of incredible actually. I haven't seen, man, it's been a minute. He's honestly like Alexander-Arnold on the ball at this point. I could argue that he's better at this point because Alexander-Arnold hasn't been the same this season. Him and Ben Simmons, I feel like, have like the same psychologist that they go see every week. It's another reason I recommend not seeing one. But anyways, I actually study sociology. But anyways, okay, yeah, Arsenal are going to win the league. Yes, thank you, boys. Thank you. I can honestly say I've seen Arsenal be trash for like 30 seasons. So I don't. If anyone calls me a fair weather fan, I'll slap them. I've sat through bad Arsenal season after bad Arsenal season after bad Arsenal season after questionable Arsenal season. I remember us losing 5-1 to Bayern and then us losing, I think, in the away leg 5-1. I was like, bro, this team. I remember me trying to get Wenger out. I was like, bro, can we please sack this coach, dude? He just doesn't adjust to modern football. I've seen Emery come in. I've seen him fail drastically. I've seen Arteta come in. I've seen him fail, and I've seen him succeed. Bro, I didn't see Arsenal. I didn't see Giroud. I didn't see Van Persie. I didn't see Sanchez. I didn't see a lot. And yeah, this is as good as it's ever been. I think the biggest thing, and I was telling my homeboy, I swear I told him after the first game, bro, and he wasn't listening to me. I told him, he was like, hey. I told him, Paul, I'm talking about you. You watch this video. I'm talking about you. You know I was hyping this up. I told you, it's all in the lineup. Bro, we made a couple key moves. We got rid of Mustafi, which heavens knows how long that took. I would have gotten rid of Mustafi after the first blunder, dude. I feel like sports is too mental for things like that. Like, sports are too mental for blunders, okay? It's the same thing with Harry Maguire. It's not gonna get any better, dude. You can't. The mental part is the hardest part to repair. Come back when it's fixed. I'm not gonna wait. Okay, I'm not gonna wait because I don't know. There's too much money involved, dude. There's too much money. Like this is if this was youth soccer league, I'd probably pat him on the back, give him some back rubs, and tell him to come on, man, believe in yourself. But like, bro, this is like literally professional sports, dude. If you can't focus for 90 minutes and not make critical mistakes as a defender, I don't think you should be defending. Period. So let's get out of here, Mustafi. Bring in Saliba. Bring in somebody that has some confidence, dude. Bring in Saliba. Keep Gabriel back there. Keep the crazy Brazilian back there. You need a guy with some craziness on your team. Keep the crazy Brazilian back there. Get Saliba back there. Get Ben White back there. Get Zinchenko back there. Get some people that can actually defend. I think that was the game changer. Our defense has been solid this whole season. Ramsdale always plays with some heart. I don't think he's the most talented goalkeeper, but I believe in him. I believe in Ramsdale. I don't feel like he's ever a liability. That's what I like about him. He comes to play. Martinelli's been great. I think his emergence has been big. It's been a perfect storm. I think that's what you need to win the league. Partey and Xhaka have been healthy. That's big, bro. If we play Sambi and El Nini, bro, we ain't winning the league. It's just not happening. Saka has been healthy, and he's been good as always. I always say, bro, if Saka was Spanish and playing in La Liga, bro, he'd be winning the Pichichi or whatever the heck Gavi won. Come on, bro. That's disrespectful, man. Bro, if Saka was freaking Spanish, dude, he'd be in the Ballon d'Or shortlist, bro. Come on, man. Scores and assists every freaking game. Top of the league. Can't pick up one trophy for it. 20 years old. Come on, man. That's a star. That's a star, dude. That's a blessing. He's a youth player too. But come on, bro. Would I take Gavi over him? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Really? Now I understand Pedri. Now Pedri can play, but like, come on, man. Gavi. Come on, Barcelona. Come on, bro. This ain't Barcelona from 10 years ago, man. Anyways, in typical Matty Ice video fashion, this video has dragged on. I think I talked about all I could talk about in regards to Arsenal. Let's see, Martinelli's been healthy, and I think Martinelli and Partey being healthy most of the season has been a game changer because usually they're not. So I think you just have to have the perfect storm to win a championship. I also feel like Arsenal are just a little bit hungrier than City. And I also feel like other teams being kind of disappointing has helped Arsenal. Chelsea's been kind of trash. Liverpool's been trash. Tottenham's been kind of trash at times. Bro, look at the top four. It's like Newcastle and freaking, you know what I'm saying? Tottenham and Arsenal and City, dude. A lot of teams not having the season that they thought they would have. And I feel like City has already won the league twice. I don't think they're as hungry to win it. I really don't. I think they really want to win Champions League more. I would have to imagine. I would imagine De Bruyne and those boys want to win Champions League more than the league again for the third time in a row. I'm sure winning the league 3 times in a row is great, but like, I don't think City won it as much as Arsenal do. I think Arsenal won it badly, dude. And it's gonna be tough for City to make that up. So yeah, credit to Arsenal, man. This is the proudest I've ever been as an Arsenal fan. I've watched some of the games this season twice, some 3 times. I've watched them on Peacock three times, bro. I'm about to watch the Everton one because I'm pissed I missed that one. I had to go get my son from school, and I got caught up in some traffic, and I done missed the game. But I plan on watching the replay. Even though I already know the scoreline, I knew I should have watched the highlights. I knew I should have freaking watched the highlights. But anyways, yeah, dude, I'm so happy for Arsenal, man. I'm like Arsenal fan TV, but without the subscribers. You know what I'm saying? If subscribers weren't a thing, what would life be like? Would people look at me like I'm Arsenal fan TV? That's a good question. What if there were no subscribers? What if they just got rid of the subscribe count? Is this the realest video you've seen on ESPN? I don't know, man. All right, y'all. That's it for this video, y'all. Y'all take care now. Peace out.